What's going on, everyone? Voodoo 51292, and welcome to this week's channel update. This week is Monday, November 19th through Sunday, November 25th of 2012, Thanksgiving week here in the US of A. So I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, be among one of the first, and it's going to be a pretty packed update, okay, with a lot of things to talk about. So I'm going to jump right into it to try not make it too long, alright? And we'll start with last week, and a bunch of things that happened last week. So the first thing that happened last week before the gameplay started was I posted a very special video up about some big changes I was thinking of making to my channel coming up pretty soon, at the end of this year into 2013. And I asked people to leave comments and feedback on it and let me know what they thought. And the video got pretty good views and got decent feedback on it from a few different people. So I want to thank those people who did leave the feedback. I really appreciate that. And it's helped me a lot because the feedback on the video was all positive. Everybody really liked the changes that I proposed making to the channel. I really liked the changes I proposed to the channel. So I'm announcing today that we are going through with those changes. Those changes will be applied. And as I said before, all the games minus Resident Evil 6 that I started doing filmed playthroughs of on this channel will continue till completion. So like Darksiders 2, Borderlands 2, Dishonored, all those games I started filming, I will film them and complete them and put them up on YouTube before these new changes go into effect. And if you don't know what the new changes are, go back and watch the video because I'm not going to include all of them in this video because I want to make this, you know, a reasonably length channel update. So go back and watch the video, special video, just search for it on my channel. You can search, you know, important update, changes to my channel in 2013 or something like that. So thank you for everybody who left feedback. I'm going to be going through those changes and I will be talking to you more about those in the future when I have a little bit more time and channel updates, when I'm not so jam-packed with stuff. But I will tell you this, that right now, my plan is to not create a separate channel. My plan is to remain here on Voodoo 51292 and make the changes on this channel and not go to a different one. That's my plan right now. We'll see what happens, okay? And then, after that, huge amount of gameplay this past week, because we had the release of Black Ops 2, which I happen to have next to me because I just filmed a review for the game. And so we had a lot of content. I went to the midnight release, and the first thing I did was play some midnight release multiplayer of the game. Well, actually, I filmed an unboxing of the game, then I did midnight release multiplayer, which I uploaded, okay? Then I went through and completed the entire campaign of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in 2 days, over Tuesday and Wednesday. Over Tuesday and Wednesday, I beat the whole campaign. About 6.5 hours long, really good, surprisingly good, and I uploaded all that, and I did all 5 of the Strike Force missions. If anyone was interested, I did beat them all, and I did, you know, I made a bunch of different choices in the game and got my ending, and that's, you know, how it is. So, did the whole campaign, got that up, and then I did a set of general multiplayer for Black Ops 2 on launch day in the evening and uploaded that. So that's what I have uploaded at the time of this video. Now I don't know, I have a lot more to upload and I don't know if I'm going to upload it before or after this video. But either way, let me tell you what I still have to upload at the time I'm filming this video. I have another set of general multiplayer that I'll be adding to the Black Ops 2 general multiplayer playlist. I think that was from 2 days after launch. I think on Thursday was when I did that set. Then I did a few matches of the zombie mode. I did it with my friends Dave and Tyler. We did a little bit of transit and some of the grief mode of the game. I think about 5 videos. We will be playing more of that. Maybe this upcoming week, which I'll talk about. But we played some zombie mode, my first ever zombie footage on this channel. And then this weekend, for people who pre-ordered, was actually double XP launch weekend, and I filmed I think about 23, maybe a little bit more, 23, 24 matches of Double XP launch weekend. And that needs to go up. So what still needs to go up at the time of this video is another round of general multiplayer, the few zombie matches that we had, and Double XP launch weekend footage. Now unfortunately, a lot of the Double XP launch weekend footage, at least toward the end, isn't very good because the PlayStation 3 servers for this game have been terrible all week. They crashed earlier in the week, they weren't working, and it's been a mess. The party system hasn't been working. A lot of times, just getting into a match has been a pain, and of course my internet here at this apartment is really bad. So there's been some pretty bad lag, and I actually had to end my Double XP matches today a few hours ago because it was getting to the point where I couldn't even get into a match. I would go to get into a match and it would keep putting me in rooms by myself, and if I did get into a match, I had a 1-bar connection, and it was horrendous lag, and so it was unplayable. I couldn't play it. So that's unfortunately how it ended. But I have all that stuff to upload, plus, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, I just did the Voodoo's Verdict for Black Ops 2. Now unfortunately, I had to rush a little bit at the end. I wasn't able to say everything I wanted to say about the game toward the end, because I really have to keep my reviews under 30 minutes, because it's a real pain with the Mac, and the fact that the video files this films in doesn't sit well with the Mac. It's because my camera, what it does is after half an hour, it'll cut off the video and restart another one. The camera can't film more than 30 minutes at a time, and so what winds up happening is if I go over 30 minutes, I have 2 separate videos, and I have to find a way to edit them together, but these video files don't work well on iMovie, so it's a real pain. So until I get my new camera for Christmas, I have to keep my reviews under 30 minutes so they're one video, so I don't have to deal with the editing nonsense. So I had to rush a little bit at the end, but I got out pretty much most everything I wanted to say. I got out my score and more or less said what I needed to say about the game. So all that needs to be uploaded at the time of this video. I don't know if it's going to be before or after, but keep your eyes open for it. It'll all be there. Now, I've noticed that my views on these Black Ops videos have been pretty low, which surprises me because I figured they'd be pretty high, especially on the multiplayer, because of how much I played the original Black Ops, and because people generally seem to enjoy whenever I did Black Ops multiplayer. So I'm a little surprised at why it's low, and I'm not exactly sure why the views are low. I have a few different theories. Number one is that a lot of people are playing the game currently. Views are also low on the campaign. So maybe people are playing through the campaign right now and they don't want to spoil it for themselves, and maybe they'll watch my playthrough after. That's a possibility. Maybe people are too busy playing the game to watch my footage of it, which is completely understandable because it's launch week. Another theory I have is that YouTube's view counts are bugging, which I think is true because I have a few videos of, I believe, multiplayer where I have likes on the videos, but it tells me I have no views, which is of course impossible. There's no way people can like my video without viewing it. So I think the view counts may be bugged out, but I'll monitor that over the next few days. But I'm kind of surprised that the views are so low for this game when it's so big, and it's a huge deal on my channel. But anyway, I've done plenty of multiplayer, so if you're interested in that, and of course the campaign and all that, be sure to check it out. So that was last week. It was Call of Duty week, okay? So this next week coming up is Thanksgiving week, as I mentioned, and because of the way my classes have worked out, and because of some cancellations of classes, I wasn't supposed to get off till the afternoon on Wednesday. I'm actually going to be able to go home on Monday night, which is the day you're going to see this video. And so I'll be off virtually all week, and I'll be at home, which is pretty cool. Which means I'll be playing plenty of this game, because I actually have good internet at home. If you'll remember, a couple months ago, we actually called AT&T because our internet was so bad, and the guy on the phone did some things to the modem, and now my internet works really well at home, and I have really good connections. So I'll finally be able to play this game, hopefully with a more or less lag-free environment, which is terrific. So what that means is plenty of general multiplayer matches for this. Now that's going to upload extremely slowly because Although the download speed is good at my house, the upload speed is still really slow. So I'll probably be uploading multiplayer over next week, but it's going to be at a lot slower pace than it would be when I'm uploading it, at school when the upload's blazingly fast. But I'll be playing plenty of this game online to see what it's like with virtually not much lag at all, which will be very nice. And zombies. I'm planning on doing more zombies with with Tyler and Dave, and maybe I'll get those guys on Skype on my computer so you can hear them talking while we play. We're probably going to play multiplayer together as well. So that's coming more this week, okay? I'm also considering playing more of Assassin's Creed 3 this week since I'm now done the campaign of this game, and it's officially time to start catching up. And I started Assassin's Creed 3, I own the game, so that's the game that I'm going to be playing until I beat it to start catching up, and then I'll go back to some of the other ones. But my plan is to play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 online this week, and maybe some more Assassin's Creed 3 campaign, okay? Coming this week, but we'll see how much time that I have, because I'll be spending some time with my family as well, obviously. So we'll see how much time I have, okay? Updates on Hitman Absolution and Far Cry 3. Obviously, Hitman Absolution comes out this next week, so does Far Cry 3 on December the 4th. That comes out. Both those games right now, I'm not going to be playing. And that's simply because I'm backed up on all these other games. It's too much. I need a break. Both of those games are also going to be extremely long. I can't take it. So right now I'm going to skip those games. Now if I do go back and play them, they will not be on camera because I'm going to implement those new changes right away to new games that I haven't already started. That would mean that if I do go back and play Far Cry 3 or Hitman Absolution, neither of those games I would do a full filmed playthrough of. I would play them off camera and then come back and do my Voodoo's Verdict on them, okay? For right now, I just don't have the time. I can't play those two games, okay? So the plans will be to, as far as the games I need to catch up on, I have 4 that I have in my mind, which is Darksiders 2, Borderlands 2, Dishonored, and Assassin's Creed 3, because we're not doing Resident Evil 6 anymore. My plan is obviously to go back and finish all those games. So, Assassin's Creed 3 first, and then we'll decide how we want to go the rest of the way. I probably want to finish Dishonored after that, because I was really enjoying that. Then probably Borderlands 2, then probably Darksiders 2 is the way it's going to pan out. We will see, okay? Final announcement I want to make before I adjourn is that my oral surgery has been set, and the date for that is Wednesday, December the 12th. So from that day, probably through that weekend, I will be out of commission, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do commentary when I had mouth surgery. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take me to recover from that, but I will keep you guys posted during that time on Twitter. So it's very important at Voodoo51292 to follow me over there on Twitter, because I'll be posting updates about my condition on Twitter. And maybe I'll post a funny picture of my face all swollen up after the surgery, okay? Because I've been told you look kind of funny after it. So maybe I'll post an embarrassing, stupid picture of me. So be sure to go follow me at Voodoo51292. Wednesday, December 12th is my oral surgery. I'll keep you guys up to date. As soon as I get back, recovered from that, I'll continue doing gameplay. And at that point, I'll be right in the heart of catching up on all these other games. Brief timetable. I have this week is Thanksgiving, and then I have one more week of class, and then finals week. And I have finals all the way through Saturday, December 8th. So, that's my last day. So 3 weeks left until the semester's over already. Cannot believe that. My mind is blown. But that means that a new packing for home will be coming out in about 3 weeks. Okay? That'll be coming your way. So, that's basically what's going on. Be sure to watch all the new Black Ops 2 footage that comes up today, whether that's before or after this update. Be sure to watch the Voodoo's Verdict on Black Ops 2 if you're interested in the game, because I do give, as usual, a detailed explanation. It's pretty much 30 minutes long, almost exactly. I tried to keep it under that, and I did. So be sure to check out the Voodoo's Verdict for this game. First one I've done in a long time. First game I've beaten in a long time. And be looking for even more Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and zombies next week for Thanksgiving week. And and they should be better matches because I'll be able to play them with a lot better internet connection, and potentially some Assassin's Creed 3 campaign. I'm not promising it, but potentially, okay? So thank you guys very much for watching. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you spend it with your families and eat lots of good food. That's always good. So thank you guys, as always, for watching. I'm Voodoo51292. Have a great week and a great Thanksgiving and a great time off from school because, you know, pretty much everybody has that time off school, so have fun with that. Also, I do want to say that there's a possibility that while I'm playing this game, I may post up on Twitter, just letting you know, again, PS3, but I may be posting up on Twitter if anybody wants to play this game with me online on the PlayStation 3, let me know if there's interest, and if there is interest, then I'll post up on Twitter, maybe even make a video about doing some of this game online with people, because I haven't played a game online with people in a long time. So if you're interested in playing Black Ops 2 with me on the PlayStation 3 at some point this week, let me know. Send me a PM on YouTube or hit me up at Voodoo51292 on Twitter. And if I see that enough people are interested in playing with me, I'll do my best to set up a time and we can hook up and play this game together if people are interested in doing that, okay? So, yeah, let me know if you're interested and we can hook up and play. I think that'd be a lot of fun since pretty much everybody's out of school. It would be a lot of fun to play with some of my viewers for Black Ops 2 if you're interested for the PlayStation 3. So send me a message, let me know, and I will get back to you guys with that, alright? So everybody, have a good week. I'll see you with more footage, and have fun and be safe. See you then.